Hi, welcome back. This is the second video, and in last video we have learned how to set up the project and then how to create our first component in React.js. In this video, I'm going to create one more component and we will work on that component next few videos. So let me create the component that is profile.jsx. Okay. If you see in last video we have created the functional component, that was first component, and we used normal function to create that functional component. But there is one more way to create a functional component. We can use the arrow method. So let's create our this particular profile component using the arrow function. So let me write a this is an arrow function. Let me export this particular arrow function. Okay, so in this way we can create functional component using the arrow method or arrow function. Okay, so let's return something from here. So let me create a div wrapper. Okay, I think closing tag already there. Okay, so in first one I will use h1. We have name, and then we have like in h6 I can write profession. That is software engineer. Okay, so if you see we have given like name and profession, and let me include this particular component in my root component, that is app.js. Okay, uh, I will commit this particular component. Okay, and I'm just going to use profile component here, and that is we're going to import automatically by VS Code. Okay, and I'm removing this particular first component. Okay, let's check the changes on the UI. So if you see we have name and profession on this particular screen, but one thing if you noticed, we have hard coded this particular value here. Suppose that we have variable, and in that particular variable we have stored these values, and then we want to use this particular variable here to show the value. So how we can do that particular thing, that thing we will going to learn in this particular tutorial. So let me create two variable, const name equal to Vikmaram, and then profession you can create const variable or let variable, that doesn't matter here. Okay, so include those particular variables in this particular, you can say, JSX. So this particular section we call that is the JSX. Here we in JSX we will have, you can say, HTML tags, and basically one rule will be there, like uh, in this particular return method we will just going to return one, only one component or one element only. So so if you see, I have wrapped up these h1 and h6 tag into the div tag. Now in this particular JSX, how to use these name and profession, that we are going to learn now. So to let me remove this static value first. So to use those variable in the JSX, we basically use curly braces. Now what I will do, I just use that curly braces, and then in that curly brace I'm just going to use name, and same for this particular profession as well. Okay, if you see, I have used the curly braces, and in that curly braces I'm using the variables. Let's save this one and check on the UI. If you see, still I can see name and where profession. So it's mean like whatever we have given here value in this particular variable, we are able to see that on UI. Okay, so in this way we can use a variable in JSX. That's all for this video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel.